Hey guys, welcome back. Well, today I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, which is a Warrior series. I've had a couple of people ask me, what's the difference between a Glock 43X and a Glock 43X with MOS? I want to show you guys what the difference is today in this real short video. And before we get started, both weapons are clear. No magazine in either one of them. So what I have is my wife's 43X on the right side and my 43X on the left side. This is the MOS version. The similarities is that both have the serrations on the slide, front and back. Both have the same capacity, which is they both come with two 10-round magazines. They both have the same trigger. Nothing's changed on that. Same trigger on both. And both have the same mag release. So those are the similarities. Oh, and one other one. They come with the normal Glock front and rear sight. So that's what's similar. Let's talk about what makes them different. So the first thing you will notice, besides this one on my left, mine having an optic on it, which I'll touch on here in a second, you'll see on the top of the slide on the 43X non-MOS version, it's just a flat slide on the top. And if you notice that there's nothing on the front, it's just flat. So MOS stands for Modular Optic System. And so mine here on the left, you will notice the first thing is, as you can see here, it has a cutout in the slide. It comes with a plate there, which you detach, and it has several other plates with it that you can add for different optics, different various sizes and heights. That is the first difference. The second difference is you'll see here on the front, if you notice on the non-MOS version, it does not have it. So this is to add other accessories, whether it's a flashlight or something like that on the front. And so the non-MOS version is mainly made for those that really don't care for optics and adding different accessories onto there. What I have done with my wife's, I've added different sights for the front and rear, which they glow at night. And makes it really easy to sight with. She fired this thing the other day and she is dead accurate. If you wanted to add optics to the non-MOS version, there's two ways of actually doing it. One, the least expensive way is this dovetail here, that's what it's called, where your original sights, where your weapon comes with the original sight here, that is the dovetail. So what you would do is take the dovetail out, and there are mounting plates that you can get to put on the slide. The issue is that it's going to raise the optic up, which means if you want to co-witness means looking through your optics and looking through your fixed sights at the same time. It would raise it up, which means you would have to get a raised front sight. And if you wanted to have rear sights, you would have to get the optic and the plate that allows you to put raised rear sights. I've seen them where the optic is here and the rear sight is in front of the optic, but you can still co-witness down through and see your front sights. The second way that you can actually do that is you would have to send this handgun in. You would have to get the slide milled out, which means it would have to get cut down to be able to fit an optic in it. Then they would drill holes to be able to screw the optic and the plate down in there. That's the two ways of doing that for anything on the slide. If you wanted something on the front, there are rail adapters that you can get that attach to your trigger guard to allow you to mount a rail. It'll have a rail like this where you can mount your flashlight on, or there are flashlights that will mount directly to the trigger guard. The issue with that is you're changing dimensions of the weapon and it'll be harder to find a holster for it. The MOS version. What I have on mine is the Vortex Defender CCW. This is the 3 MOA. It comes in a 6 MOA as well. But the reason why I purchased this one, because when you take the mounting plate off, this one mounts directly on the slide. There's no other equipment needed, no plates needed, and I can co-witness. As you can see, I can look through my optic and my front and rear sight at the same time. That is the advantage of the MOS version here. If I wanted to add flashlight, I can just add that, slide it right on here, and it attaches well. Really down and dirty and simple. If you do not desire optics, this is probably the version that you want, the non-MOS version. It makes it really simple. You have a weapon, you can add different sights to it, 10 round magazine, and you are good to go. If you plan to add optics, I would suggest going with the MOS version. This is a little bit more expensive, not much more, but in the long run, you will pay more by purchasing the non-MOS version and adding optics to it, versus if you just go ahead and get the MOS version that's already ready to be able to buy certain optics on it. There is an actual Glock 43X that comes with an optic already on it. I don't remember which one that is, but it already comes with it. And so I will tell you this, the one thing that I have that you see here is a little bit different. I have the Palmetto State Armory Micro Dagger 15 round magazine. And so this is my new concealment weapon. This replaces a Glock 19. Glock 19 has 15 rounds, but this is much smaller. I'll do another video doing a comparison between the two, but this is much smaller. And now I can have a 15 round magazine that fits well inside my Glock 43X. And it now does the job and replaces my Glock 19. All right, guys, I'm actually curious, what are you running on your Glock 43X? What do you have mounted on there? Whether you have the 43X or you have the 43, what optics and what flashlight do you have on there? What suggestions do you have as far as the flashlight? And then if you've run the PSA micro daggers, let me know in the comments what you think of them. I haven't fired it yet, but I'm taking it to the range real soon, and we're going to get this thing, we're going to see how it runs. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or if you have any other suggestions of videos that you want me to do, leave them down in the comments below as well. All right, guys, till next time, remember, God loves you, God bless you, may He keep you. Peace.